CapeCast.
Okay, the little kid's next. Yeah, you get some, you get some, you get some. And you, and you. I'm coming as fast as I humanly can. And then you guys down here. You're right there. We'll take care of you there and there. And then the last one's here. Come on out. Come on. Come on, Amanda. There you go, right there.
It started like anything else with one, and then I think when I came down here 20 years ago, I had 2 cats, and we're up to 31 of them now, and mostly orange long hairs like these guys. And I get them from the local SPC over in Centerville. Whenever they run out of, or whenever they get a little orange kitten, give me a call. I usually take it. They all have A names. They're all an alpha cat one way or another. This is Aretha. She's named for Aretha Franklin. She was a very vocal little girl as a kitten. But it's kind of overwhelming if you just walk in and all of a sudden there's all these things. And people will say that they're 90% orange long hairs. And people say, how can you even tell them apart? And but they all have their own facial, they have their own personalities. I think if you had 100 cats, you'd have 100 personalities, which make them kind of chuckles. And I think a lot of it has to do with I did not raise them up to be cats. I raised them to be dogs. And they all know their own names. They know the word outside and food and a lot of other stuff. And they come when they're called. This is Angora. If you look, well, her tail's longer and bigger than her body. And she's just an Angora sweater. She's got fur on top of fur on top of fur. She is the toughest cat I've got. Sweet, but if any other cat walks by her, she'll take a pass at it. Yeah, perfectly friendly, but once everybody knows she's the boss. Okay. I came down here after my wife died, and been alone, and they fill a great void in there. They also take care of themselves, and they're fun. When anybody comes in here, they pull this, and they come up and they gather and they run around you and they try and tell you they haven't had any attention in maybe 3 or 4 weeks, and certainly haven't been fed in at least a week. But they're phonies. We're getting ready for feeding time, as you can tell. They all have their own bowls, so I know who's here, and some of them have special food. This is one of them right here. And but this way, when I put them down, and they all eat in the same spot, they know where they're supposed to go. I know if everybody's in, if everybody's been fed. And if you take a look in the bedroom, that'll also show you where there are a lot more cats and why you really don't need an electric blanket or any kind of thing like that. And so I've got 10 litter boxes, and because of allergies, the cats aren't allowed in the main part of the inn. They're only allowed in these 2 rooms in this particular building. And so it's really not fair to throw the litter boxes out in the living room or anything like that. So I've got them here in my bedroom. But tidy litter, I could not recommend higher. I get used to stuff, but I don't think you can smell anything in here.
Okay, here we go. Anybody else want to go outside? It's that time. Finished our food. Chow time is coming. Come on. Out we go.
It's surprising, especially in the spring and summer. We will get people coming maybe every 2 weeks just to check the cats out. and of course the cats, as you've seen before, don't get any attention, so they just love it too. And but they're fun.
CapeCast.